Hello, this is the Oli Overview for the 23rd of July. Hope you all had a good day. So, a little bit of history. In 811, Byzantine Emperor, I'm not going to get this right, Nicephorus I plundered the ancient Bulgarian capital of Pliska and captured the treasury of Khan Krum. So that's back in 811, that's a while ago. Not really a lot happened on this day. Very short sort of notable events, history day on Wikipedia. But in 1885, President Ulysses S. Grant passed away due to complications from throat cancer. In 1903, the Ford Motor Company sold its very first car. In 1921, the Communist Party of China was formed at the Foundational National Congress. In 1942, during the Second World War, a very famous campaign made by the Wehrmacht began Operation Edelweiss. It was actually an incursion into the Caucasus that failed, and the German forces were pushed back during winter that year. But the name became somewhat iconic. And in 1962, Jackie Robinson, the first African-American to play Major League Baseball in the United States, became the first African-American to be inducted into the United States National Baseball Hall of Fame. So that's kind of positive, upbeat one there for the end. If you were born on the 23rd of July, you share your birthday with Thomas Brisbane, general, politician, Scot, 6th governor of New South Wales, and the reason why Brisbane's called Brisbane. You also share your birthday with Apolinario Mabini, Filipino lawyer, politician, and first Prime Minister of the Philippines, who was born on this day in 1864. You also share your birthday with Vera Rubin, American academic and astronomer, with Ronnie Cox, American actor and musician, who you may remember from being the evil corporate overlord in RoboCop, for example. Also, born on the 23rd of July 1947 was British musician and actor David Essex. Also on this day in 1957, Joe Brand, comedian, writer, screenwriter and radio personality extraordinaire, was born. I met Joe Brand in London once. She was on the street with her husband near a cinema near to Piccadilly Circus, and I just sort of said, "You're great," and she smiled and said, "Thanks very much." Kept walking, which, you know. Oh yeah, a couple of other luminaries that you share your birthday with. If you were born on the 23rd of July, you share your birthday with Martin Gore, one of the founding members of Depeche Mode and writer of the vast majority of that band's musical output. And you also share your birthday with Daniel Radcliffe, the actor who portrayed Harry Potter. News on the 23rd of July 2020. First of all, geek news for those people who care. The American software consultancy Cognitect LLC, which is the company that was founded by the people, by the inventor of Clojure, the programming language I use for work, and various people who were close compatriots of his who are core contributors. This company also produces or invented the Clojure native database Datomic. This company has been acquired by Brazilian challenger bank Nubank, and that was announced today. Clojure remains an independent open source technology, the guardian of which remains Rich Hickey, its inventor, and Datomic is still going to be built, iterated upon and licensed by Cognitect, which will operate as a vendor for the database. But Cognitect is going to cease all of its software consultancy activities other than working for Nubank. So, an interesting development, and Nubank is one of the largest organisations that's openly a Clojure organisation, so there's a good chance they're going to do some good things. What else happens? Oh, yeah, the President of the United States has cancelled the Republican convention for this year. He's unopposed for the nomination, so apparently it's just too dangerous with COVID for everyone to get together when he's going to have to be there. Interesting. Prime Minister Boris Johnson began a 2-day visit to Scotland on the 23rd of July, ostensibly just to be Prime Minister, but there's been quite a lot of coverage in the press about how independence is more popular now than it's ever been as an idea, based on the way the Scottish government's handled the COVID-19 pandemic versus the rest of the UK. Also, on the 23rd of July, the UK added its voice to other international voices accusing the Soviets, or the Russians, or whoever they are these days, from making use of a space weapon. And finally, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Congresswoman for the 14th District in New York, has made an impassioned speech in the US Congress denouncing sexist language and slurs used by Representative Yoho in a recent press conference in public. And she's rather captured the imagination of the news media, and good on her, actually, because she shouldn't stand for that kind of thing. So, make sure you set any alarms or reminders you may need about medication or anything else that is in any way something you can't avoid doing tomorrow. Sleep well, and just keep on going and do the next right thing. All right.